Okay, so let's fast forward till day 2. There we go. So we woke up. It is day 2 of whatever date this is, really. And yeah, so we woke up back inside the hardware store. Oh, somehow the zombies got note of us. So this is kind of yeah, this isn't all too great. Let's automatic fire, spray them down. And ooh, what the hell happened here? So a lot of dirt, lots of rubble, lots of stuff being smashed apparently. Huh. Shady zombie. Canny shadow wraps around itself there. That's kind of weird. What is the shady zombie? What does he have? Not much. Okay. Holy. Yeah. It's just a wave of zombies coming over here. So we got to, we really do have to run away here. Ooh. Busted plane. This can be good or bad for us. Let's take a look at what's inside the center of it here. Some jumpsuits and some boots. Nothing terribly interesting. And over here, I think we've already been through. So let's hightail it out of here. And to that, I guess we'll just start going down these roads, try to figure out pretty much what is over here. I'm going to take this flyer. I've never tried this, but like if we actually read this flyer, can it does it tell us anything about any places? Because you never know. Sometimes you can find like a survivor's map, or sometimes you can find a map of locations, and those are really helpful in the sense that they do map out your world map here, so you can see typically where you can get a sense, like, you know, by the road network where towns are and where presumably some farms and things like that are. So it's pretty useful. For now, though, it looks like we need to get some food in a hurry. It's kind of an easy task. Oh, there's a public works over here. Public works, we can find some food. Lots and lots of lockers. Perfect, a battery. And here we go. Have a lot of whatever these things are. Oh, I see. They're very small food items, so you really do have to like cram the entire box into ourselves before we get out of that very hungry phase. So that'll keep us full for now. That's pretty much that. Okay, so that's good. We can find some shovels. Public works are kind of cool places in the sense that you can find some things for cars, and you can find a giant jerry can, which is actually really useful. But for the most part over here, we don't actually need anything from here. I think where they do come in handy is that you can make them your own little base, and provided that you have a car, they make a good staging area for exactly just that. So yeah, that's kind of cool. Let's see. Huh. Somebody's apparently coming at us from the southwest. Let's see what that's all about. What is that? Oh, I see. Other NPCs are apparently marked by a flower. That's kind of weird. He's asking us to drop our weapon. We are not going to shy away from that. They only have a knife sphere, so let's put a shot into them. Hit them for 3. Let's continue shooting them. When they get close, full auto. And we never hit them. Is that right? Yeah. Oh, we are really inaccurate with that burst, so we've got to switch that back to regular. Let's actually drop the 5.7 for now. Let's get out our Where do we store it? Activate. Grab the Hilgen bar. And he's hitting us for about like 1 or 2 damage, and we're hitting them for about 20 on each hit. And yeah, so it looks like both of us are in a decent amount of pain. So, let's see how we can kind of stem up here and keep ourselves going. So we do have a grenade that we could chuck at this person, but yeah, that's pretty much that. Let's take a look at Liu Kenyan over here. He is, or they seem to be just as slow as us, so we both taken a decent amount of damage. Honestly, here's what we'll do. We'll activate, and then we'll throw the grenade. So let's grab the grenade, throw, and we'll chuck that there. And oh, that we weren't able to throw very far. I just noticed both of our arms are the things that took a lot of the blow, right? So I'm guessing we both get caught up in that by a little bit. Good news is that the zombies are starting to get at them, or at that person. It's really, really good for us. And I've got to say, this is a really, really petty fight over here, but there we go. Gradually, I think, yeah, they died. We're still alive. We're really slow, though. So we have to zap through both of these guys. That was easy. Easier, I should say, than most things. So there we go. And for you, we get a loot whatever is off of loot gun over here. And he has a nice tomato we can eat, but that's pretty much it. So that is a weird string of events. I'm actually not really sure why they attacked us. They didn't really have the right equipment for that, is the biggest thing. I think there's some zombies locked up in here. No? Or no? Yeah, there is. Let's get them to stand on top of the furniture. There we go. Got a lot more food than what we really need. Did like a wave of zombies just break in here or something like that? It's a little excessive, but there we go. So we got rid of all those zombies. We still haven't found a nice place to stay yet. So I guess... no, there's no more food inside this fridge at least. So I guess we might have to move out from here. Yeah, because there still doesn't look like there's any goods. What is happening? Something is oh, I see. Over about a screens with the part. There's another person out here somewhere that we can see. That's yeah, up over here is someone up here is brawling it out with a lot of zombies. We'll just let them do whatever they want. Really. Because we might want to climb over the fence here, get out the public works, and we're gonna be really vulnerable coming out of here. But if we can find a nice place over here that we can just kind of hole into, we should be good for some time. So let's take a look at what's inside the radio tower here. We can get a flashlight and another drink, but that's pretty much it. So this part isn't going to hold up. There's There's no cabins. It's very, very nice if you can find a nice cabin in the woods that you can hole up in for quite some time. And it is getting dark as well, eh? So that puts us in a pretty difficult location. I think we'll just hole up inside this car for now, and what we can do is that, yeah, we can close up all the windows for whatever it's worth, and wait out whatever from what's within here. So we can wait 6 hours or so. Let's see. Stop waiting, yes. So that's not good, there's something out there. Pretty sure it's just a snake, which isn't too much of an issue. Yeah, our guy needs to get some rest to be able to sleep. Or, what am I saying? He needs to be tired to get some sleep from the looks of things, which might be a bit of a problem here. Yeah, because it would be really nice if we can start to get some rest, and once we start doing that, that's kind of where your guy can heal up some of these limbs, which would be really, really nice. And by the way, like right now the car is giving us a fairly minor amount of protection against the elements, but it's not doing that too well. And yeah, it looks like there's a giant rattlesnake out here prancing about. So we'll try to avoid that as best as possible. Skirt around and continue down this road. What's going on over here? Some chewing gum. A lot of mangled human corpses. Found a backpack, which is really, really useful. So then we can throw out the dive bag. Backpack, I think, provides more space and less encumbrance for the same amount of holding capacity. Very, very useful. We can take the rest of those bandages. Some heroin. Just casually. Oh, wow. It's an entire gang of people with heroin over here. That's kind of cool. Caltech submachine gun. I don't think this has ammunition in it though, so let's drop some things for now. We don't need all of these. We don't need that. Don't get why we're carrying a purse. Yeah, so I think we're good there. Come to think of it, here's what we'll do. We'll actually use some of these bandages and we'll wrap up whatever we can. Oh, yikes, actually I think we actually lost the what is it? I think we lost our left arm there. I think that's what the two dots mean. So that might be yeah, that might be quite a bit of a fight that we had last time. So, within the context of the game, I don't think it actually matters that much, so long as you have one arm. I think you function exactly the same. Because, I mean, like, for the time being, I mean, there's been, like, exactly zero implications for it, and I hope that kind of continues. So, we'll go with that. And for now, man, this is a really loaded, house. But what was I saying? Yeah, we can get some of the food here, and I think that'll be pretty good. Grab the peanut butter, just eat all of that. Get some cheese in there. This is an absolutely disgusting meal. Just cheese and yeah, peanut butter. But that's pretty much that. Let's drink clean water. and I guess just really empty house right over here. There we go. So we have that set up, and that's all good. Ooh, a single lemon. We can't eat that right now. Fair enough. That's pretty much it. So this is a very, very big house. Oh, and I see. So this is actually the garage. No, ignore. So that leads us back outside. And this is the tiniest town ever. So it's literally 3 buildings. Which is... How does it have this many zombies is my question. I guess it's a little, like, pit stop area. I don't think the game naturally generates these, though. I think it's just kind of whatever came out of, the world gen, and I guess we rolled for a very, very small town. So that is that. Surprisingly, this place has a subway connection as well. That's kind of what the yellow road with manhole icon, what that actually means. So either it has a really, really small grid underneath here, or something's off. For the sake of like showing this, I think it'd be kind of cool if we access it. Let's see. We might not have enough strength being injured to actually open the manhole, unfortunately. So I guess we won't be able to see that. Yeah, there seems to be a fair amount of stuff inside here. It's an electronics store that we don't necessarily need anything from. We did find a Smith & Wesson revolver from the looks of it, 3 shots. Always good to have something like that. And yeah, I guess there's nothing else there, so we can take a look elsewhere. We do need to find a place to hole up for the afternoon, not the afternoon, but the evening. So let's take a look at what else is over here. Perfect, there's a FEMA camp. Last time we found a entire gun there, or entire machine gun there, so this should be pretty good. So let's wait until one of the zombies break through the chain fence here, and just wait until they try to climb over and kill them like that. Very, very effective. Come on. Is there anything worthwhile grabbing here? So again, we managed to... One of these zombies was carrying a Glock. Never did anything with it, though. So yeah, generally some cool stuff inside these camps. Oh, that's a little too many. Yeah, the nice thing is that I think because we have, I want to say the what's actually blocking all of our damage. I think the firefighter gear is actually not bad because the zombies only do bashed damage, right? And that's not super effective. There we go. I found some ammunition for... oh, perfect. Found a lot of ammunition. So we found some 9mm, which glows into the Glock, and presumably... yeah, the 32 ACP, we can find something that goes into. So there you go, we have some ammunition now, which puts us in a slightly better location, but, you know, still not exactly the best, right? So that is kind of that. Let's take a look at what else is here. Ooh, they have a little bar set up with glass plates, things like that. Do they have any meals here? Some paper wrappers, no actual meals. Popcorn kernels, which you can eat, but it's kind of risky. I guess we will. So there we go, got some food as well. That's 3 more dead zombies. Carrying nothing. Yeah. I think we already have all the med stuff that we need. Let's get rid of this guy. That guy had nothing on him. Cool. What about out here? What do these people have? They have where is the ammunition? Some decent ammunition out there. What else is there? Some decent what is this? I think this is low-grade amphetamines? Holy, there's a lot of dead people out there. Come to think of it, I should probably check up the views like that, or check up items using that view I just used instead. I think it's, yeah, capital V, sure. So lots of really, really good stuff out here. But let's go back inside. What I'm trying to find here is that, assuming that all of these camps are the same, that one particular storage depot building thing. No, I think this camp doesn't actually have it, because, yeah, no, this is, damn, that sucks. Just kind of hoping that they had one of those armory places once again. And we're not armory, but like storage areas, because we usually can find pretty good stuff inside there. At least we can massacre some of these army dudes, army zombies. See whether or not they have anything good, but unfortunately they don't. So let's go back out. This place also might have some decent things. In this case, no, it does not. It has some aspirin, and that's pretty much it. So, I guess we're back on the road here. So what else is over here? So there's a parking lot, or not a parking lot, but some sort of pipeline area, I think that's what the P stands for. But it looks like we might just want to go east into the town to find a good place to stay. It's getting, actually, it's 5 o'clock-ish. Change of plans, we'll go down to this tiny town area. Was kind of expecting less zombies here, but okay. Get rid of these guys. Take a look around for stuff. Gasoline lantern, that might be useful. And come to think of it, I might as well just open up this view every new place that we go to, because you never know where there's some cool things like that double barrel shotgun and things like that. And a loaded loaded Remington. You don't, or I suppose you do find that just kind of out in the wild, but yeah, that would be really, really useful to have. But for now, let's not worry about that. We have the weapons that we want. So, what can we throw out here? We can throw out the, come to think of it, we can actually drop the gallon of milk. That's probably way past drinkable by now. And we'll take the Remington. Double barrel of shotguns out of ammunition, so there's no point in picking that up. And let's just pop in here. This is actually the bed. It's blue now for whatever reason. But the windows are busted, so that's not good. What about over here? What about okay, so there's 2 bedrooms. This was the one that we busted into. This is the one that we haven't, and it has closable windows, so this is really, really nice. Fancy hairpin, we can use that later on. Do we have any duct tape? No, we don't. You can duct tape the windows so that nothing can, like no odors or something like that can get out, which is pretty useful. to keep things away, really. But we didn't really see much. It's not really too much here, right? So I guess we don't really have to do that. Ooh, pieces of bacon. We'll eat all that. Jug of cheap wine. So we'll wait 3 hours. Wait until it's 9. Zombie spotted. Yes, stop waiting. Get rid of this. And get rid of this guy. Go back in here. Oh, this is actually a sofa, so... So there. Trying to pass some of the time here. What are they fighting? Oh, they're fighting a they're fighting a cougar. But I kind of had wanted to hole up in here for the night, but it looks like there's just kind of waves of passive zombies passing by, which doesn't really help me do that, right? Let's just shift view, see whether or not we can find any good things on these guys. Doesn't look like there's much. Oh, there's a L25 LMG. There's a fully loaded bank card. Seeing this is a bug, apparently. Yeah, we'll take that. And we can drop every other bank card. So that's pretty good. Right, so the main thing is that I wanted to stick around here so that we can kind of cram some more of the food into ourselves before going back to that other building to sleep. So that's one thing. I don't think I need to turn on the flashlight. Our minimap helps us pretty well with that. So there we go. That's the garage. Oh, I see. We are inside the garage right now. That's the main place. This is the laundry room. Down, around. Here's the bed area, and yeah. So now I think we pass the time until it's about 9-ish, and we're actually right now I think we're pretty good. So there we go. So that's comfortable. We can sleep it off. You'll see that our right arm is healing to an extent. Looks like it'll be a while till dawn, so we can just kind of sit tight and wait it out. And that is, I guess, the end of day 3 for us. Have the rest of this food here that we can start eating. I don't even know what these toastums are, but sure. Take 2 multivitamins today, come to think of it. And drink all of this juice. Yeah, it looks like we do actually have to eat all the toastums. But there, so that keeps us going. Perfect. And back on the road for day number 3. What is there? So these guys aren't dropping anything good. Oh, saw another guy. He's just gonna bounce right off. Sure, there's an Evac Shelter up over there. So Evac Shelters, they're not really that useful. They have, I want to say like 1 or 2 clothing items there, but usually that's kind of pretty much it. So we will try not to go into them unless, you know, we have like exactly no other like items. So that's kind of that. Let's get rid of these zombies and view again. So yeah, 1 unloaded gun there, a lot of other clothing, there's a lot of food and stuff and such like that, but nothing terribly interesting. That is apparently not the correct choice of routes. What about over here? Is there anything good over here? There's a water cannon, there's some stuff like that, there's a lot of monsters. Not too much over here. That's kind of cool. Another roadblock, so there might be some good things over here. Tactical gloves, USP. And that gun's not loaded. We'll try to avoid taking the unloaded guns, mostly because they're bulky, and honestly, half the time you either never find the ammunition for them, or you never find the magazines for them. So you got to load the bullets individually. Both are pretty bad. Let's see. Lots of items over here. This is actually, yeah, an airplane actually crashed over here. So that is kind of that. Let's get rid of some more of these zombies. And holy, this is a pretty big town. There's a gun store on the edge of town, so that's where we're heading. Let's see if we can just lose all of these zombies. Grocery store and a weapons store. So this should lead us to some pretty good things. So what we had to do is that we had to cut the metal bars and then go in. So let's see. Cut metal? Yeah, there we go. Smash through that. And then we can view what do we have here. We have some 38 special. We have 80 rounds of that, which is pretty good. Have some 0.2 shot. It's 2 loaded Remingtons from the looks of it. It's an SKS that we can use. And there's a Glock magazine, eh? So let's take the Glock magazine for the Glock, take the 38 special, take the BB shots, because like, hey, you know what? Take all the ammunition. Let's just view that again. So the Remington, I think we already have. Glock we already have. The SKS we could use, so I think that's the rifle up here, yeah. Or alternatively, we don't need it right this moment, so I think and the other thing is that, I mean, like, we're already carrying so many weapons that I think we might just want to get out of there. And perfect, so our next stop is grabbing food, right, which is just right over here. And this is just cramming whatever is in here into our... Why would you have bottled salt water on the side note? So let's just cram whatever we see here. Some ravioli, some lots and lots of graham crackers. I think we're pretty good for food. Grab those. Eat an entire pumpkin. That's it's actually pretty impressive. So yeah, we can fill our share of food here. There we go, and back out. So we're starting to see a decent amount of the world. Seeing a lot of survivors actually. So maybe I bumped up the spawn rate a little too high, and we see another one of these battlefield areas again, where like it looks like you have, like, you know, kind of like 2 groups of people fighting it out. And found some good stuff. Is there really anything of use apart from the cocaines? Not really. Oh no, we're gonna have to make some tough choices here. Honestly, I don't need the Glock magazine, but we have 30 more rounds, right? So that's one thing I can do. I don't need that. I don't terribly need the rolling paper, or I guess I could have it. Yeah, honestly, like, the Glock magazine at this point is pretty optional. So we'll throw that away, and instead, let's just pick up the very minimum, you know, coke that we need for a good time, and leave to find some presumably safe place to use all of this. So yeah. Good stuff. I guess now might be actually a pretty good time to try to find a hut out here to play for time, really. Oh, what did we find? Oh, hey, we found a... This might actually work out pretty well. We found a homeware store in the middle of nowhere here. So this area is presumably just empty throughout. I don't think we can grow anything inside the little back area there, but if we made like a bedding area here, this would be pretty comfortable, and it'd be also pretty close to a couple of different areas here. I don't think there's anything going this way now, is there? Just judging by the mini map and the fact that like it's reasonably close to a town, so I don't expect any cabins to generate. But hey, you never know. Maybe there is one. No. Maybe up here, maybe there's something up here. That's a giant spider's nest thing that I don't want to get close to. So we want to just keep bounding through here. And what I'm doing right now is I'm checking the forested areas here for a cabin, because some of those can come up. And even if it's not a cabin, like honestly a campsite. Campsites also appear. That might be also pretty handy. That's a hospital, which is also you know, kind of useful to raid for stuff, but for our purposes we don't need that right now. So that is kind of that. And okay, so this looks like this is a road that goes pretty far. So we'll take a look at what is over here.